I wanted to talk briefly about when you're dating and why it's important to ask probing questions. A lot of women, I know as women, we have this issue and it's out of fear. What if we ask too much too soon? Will we risk running him away? My thing is simple questions such as, what are your goals? Where do you see yourself 5, 10 years from now? How many kids do you have? Are you married? Do you live alone or do you live with mom? It's important to ask simple to probing questions in the beginning versus skipping over those questions and taking things too fast and getting in a relationship. 90 days in, you find out he has 4 kids when he said he had one. You find out he isn't divorced. Actually, they are still married, and you find out that he's a habitual liar. These are just a few examples. Not everybody is going to fall into this category because not every dude is bad. I want to make that clear. And I also want to make it clear that if you have a gut feeling about something, or if you want to know something and that person always gives you pushback and they have a lot of resistance built up, that's a red flag. And you need to confront that red flag. And it's also about your delivery, how you approach a situation, because someone is always going to be on the defense if you come at them like, yo, what up? This is what I think and blah, blah, blah. No, you have to soften the blow and you have to let them know you're genuinely trying to get to know them. I know a young woman who has a pattern of going from one relationship to the next. She moves super fast and they may be together a year. And it's one dude she was with for at like a few months. But it always comes back to her talking to me when she needs advice about she has all these question marks circling over her head. And the questions that she has are questions that should have been answered within the first 3 to 6 months of knowing the person. So if you're in a situation like this, or you find yourself afraid to ask certain questions, don't be afraid. Because if you're scared to ask them what it is and you're scared to find out what the answer is, then you shouldn't probably even be dating this person or entertaining what they're talking about. So ladies, have no fear. Ask her questions. If you get resistance, then that's a red flag and address it. Fellas, be more open and honest. If you have something to hide, if you know you're not ready for a relationship or to date, or if you know you have some loose ends, tie them up before you put yourself out there and mess up some girl's life. Women, you gotta be stronger. Remove that fear. You have to be mentally strong and able to communicate effectively with whoever you're interested in dating in order for it to work out. You don't want to be damn near married and you don't even really know if he graduated high school or not, or if he had ever been arrested or not, or what his past relationships were like. Men, because men can move fast too. You definitely want to know the woman. You want to know, how many babies she has, by how many different men. Like, what is her goals? What does she want out of life? So it goes both ways. But this was mostly for my women, because I know a lot of women, they just get so scared when it comes to asking questions. How do I know? Because I've been in that position before. However, I changed my mind. And so now it's like if I'm meeting someone, whether I'm building a friendship or a new relationship, I'm asking questions, and you can get frustrated. Your head can blow off. Do what you got to do, but you're going to answer that question. So let me know your thoughts, guys. I'm Wiley.